Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Oh, I love you all too. Thank you. Yes. 4 more years of Commissioner Smash Radicals. 4 more years. Thank you. All right. Cut the music, guys. Cut. Yeah. All right. That's enough cheering. Hey, please, everyone, stop the cheering. Thank you. I know you want to cheer for me for the entire video, but I have an important speech to give, and I don't have time to be cheered for today. You can cheer for me some other time, but right now I have some other important matters to get to. Most importantly, the Jerry Remy fact of the day. In 1983, Gerald Peter Remy led the American League with an astonishing 16.9 at-bats per strikeout. Now let's put that in perspective. If you played in an AL-only fantasy league where the only stat was at-bats per strikeout, and you chose Jerry Remy for your team, you would have won that championship. Much like I'm going to win the championship with the Miyagi Fantasy Baseball League. Gerald Peter Remy, President of Red Sox Nation. Salute. Now, to the case in point and the subject of this video. Better than ever, RJ Ball. I would also like to apologize for my behavior over this last week with some of the things I posted, some unnecessary insults. I would like to apologize. And I hope I have already agreed with RJ Ball to have him join the league again. And I hope Better Than Ever makes the same decision. We can keep this league going and possibly head towards expansion. I'm still pushing for expansion next year. But when it comes to these trade vetoes, when in the course of league events, it becomes necessary for me as commissioner to dissolve the competitive bands which have connected me to other GMs and to assume among the powers of the Miyagi Fantasy Baseball League the separate and equal station in which the laws of the league and the status of commissioner entitle me to. A decent respect to the opinions of the league's general managers requires that I should declare the causes which impel me to the separation of the league and our current veto system. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all trades are not created equal. They are endowed by their general manager with certain unalienable rights, that among these are parity, liberty, and the pursuit of a Miyagi Fantasy Baseball Championship. That to secure these rights, commissioners are instituted among leagues, deriving their just powers from the consent of other GMs governed. That whenever any form of trade vetoes become destructive to these ends, it is the right of the commissioner to alter and abolish it, and to institute new league policy, laying its foundation on such principles as organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their enjoyment and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that this league's long-established veto policy should not be changed for light of transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that league kind is more disposed to suffer while the evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing these league veto policies to which they are accustomed. But in a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object evidences, it is designed to reduce them under absolute despotism. It is my right, it is my duty to throw off such arbitrary veto policy, and will no longer provide any guards for the future security of incompetent general management, and allow all trades to be approved. Yes, I propose that we just cut the head off this whole veto policy. If you are savvy enough to get a rape trade through, kudos to you. If you are moronic enough to give it up in a rape trade, shame on you. But this is, in fact, a league of liberty, ladies and gentlemen. And I, as your leader, as your commissioner, will no longer stand in the way of your liberty to run your team the way you wish to run it. I, from now on, will veto no trades, ever again. And you are free to make any trade you want, because this, after all, is America. I am your commissioner, Smash Radicals, and I will never stand in the way of legal liberty.